really big win for our guys. I thought we really kind of a workman-like performance. I think you just play against South Carolina, you know it's going to be physical, you know they're going to get after you defensively, and I thought our guys matched that intensity level. I'm really proud of them to respond in that way after a nice win at Florida, and a fairly short turnaround for our guys to be ready to compete at the high level that we did. And I thought our execution got better the longer the game went offensively. I think early we were a little hyped up and probably tried a couple things that maybe weren't as good. And then the longer the game went, I think we settled in as coaches and players and played extremely well. And obviously I thought our ability to make it hard for them to score and not giving up a bunch of putbacks was a big key in the game. Marcquise making a couple shots.
Marcquise, you've always been a prolific scorer in your career. Is your confidence at an all-time high right now?
Yeah. I guess we're playing pretty good basketball right now. It's a great bounce back game. Coming off the one from Florida. Just come back with a good mindset, positive mindset, and everybody out there hungry. Just a good feeling for our team.
Marcquise, especially late in the second half, it looked like you sent a couple of heat checks at the rim. Were you just feeling it, towards the end?
Yeah, pretty much. There was a couple of mismatches out there. They had their 5-man guard, a couple of out guards, so we just trying to take advantage of that.
Marcquise, what's been the biggest difference for you between last year and this year? It seems like you're more consistent now as far as playing at a high level.
Obviously, I got a bigger role this year, playing more minutes and stepping up as a starter. So coming with those is just more responsibilities, and I'm just stepping up to those things.
Frank Martin mentioned just the veteran leadership that you guys have on this team. How much different has it been this year off to this hot start with as far as comfort level and as far as experience with you guys as an overall group?
I think just a very good coachable group. We got a very mature team, a lot of juniors and seniors, so that maturity is just carrying over throughout our whole team.
Marcquise, how's the trust developed, not just them and you, but you and the others, as you guys have had a lot of spread out scoring, despite the fact that you had your large point total, you guys have spread the ball out very well.
We all know that all 5 of us can go off any night, so our chemistry is definitely building quickly and fast. So guys just trust the guys to make plays, and we're starting to figure out where everybody's going to be on the floor, so it's just making the game easier.
Brad, not an easy test for Elijah with the two sounded pretty happy with it.
Really pleased. I think that's where he's made some great strides. Is he's not allowing nights when it's hard to get the ball to him and not scoring as many points. He's not letting that bother him at all. He's just playing. He's playing with better technique, so he's not fouling as much. His attention to detail, every day in practice, the extra film he's watching. I thought he paid special attention in the last 2 days of practice, walkthroughs and meetings to really have great technique because we knew that Silva gets everybody in foul trouble that he plays. And so we talked, for 2 days about guarding without fouling. And I thought he did a great job of that. And obviously he had 5 blocks. He's done a good job rebounding defensively. So he's made great strides. The last 2 games he's played very well defensively.
Coach, South Carolina only got 3 assists in the game. Is that the best defensive effort you've seen from your guys this season?
Yeah, it was great at times. We had other times in some games where I think we've, done a little better job for stretches. But I'm obviously pleased because this is such a, high emotional game in terms of, you got to be focused. And sometimes you saw a couple times where Dante dove through passing lanes. The crowd gets going. You want to make a super play. You just need to be solid. And that's hard to do. And these guys don't like hearing that because I'm always on them about, playing the game the right way and being simple and being fundamentally sound. And that, I think, is just what wins when you can do that consistently when you have talented players. And we have talented players. So when our talented players execute, share the ball, play the game the right way, we're a very good team.
What were you doing defensively? Like, we mixing and matching stuff between zone and man just to
No,
keep them up?
you know what? We didn't play any zone tonight. We played all man-to-man, 40 minutes. We practiced some zone in case we might use it, but we just guarded them. Guys, I think, buckled their chin strap on. I thought we were prepared with the plan of how to guard some things. We made a couple of adjustments because they were getting in the paint on us a little bit, but I think we made those adjustments, and guys really did a great job of at halftime adjusting to one or two things that helped us kind of keep them at bay. And then just like anything, you know, when a team they had a couple shots they could have easily made and didn't make them. And when you get in a game like this and you don't make a shot for a long time, it's not easy to make one. And, you know, I think that really worked in our favor. And again, I think offensively we just got more relaxed and comfortable playing against the pressure defense.
Brad, what's to say about this team that, you know, you won this game different than you have all year? It was a defensive game, kind of sloppy at times, but your team still found a way to win.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we know we need to be able to win. I've said, you know, for many years here that really, really good teams win in the 80s and they win in the 50s. And, you know, we've had teams in the past that were more in the 50s, 60s. And last year's team, we could win a little bit more by scoring. This year's team, I think we can win both ways. And that's when you have a chance to have more success. And certainly we want to run when we can, but we're also not opposed to playing in a way that, you know, makes other teams grind. And we can embrace that part of the game as well. And I think that's really significant.
With the win at Ohio State and at Florida and now this one, you feel like you guys are really starting to put together an impressive resume?
Yeah, but I don't worry about any of that because it doesn't matter. Certainly, those are great wins, significant. We're going to enjoy this one tonight. We also play a team on Friday that's 9-2, I think, and has a bunch of really good players and picked to do well in the Sun Belt. And have already beat a couple high major teams. And if we enjoy this too much, we'll have a hard day on Friday. So we better get our minds right. And if this group wants to have a great year, they got to stay mature and we got to practice well.
Coach, what did you think of the environment tonight? It wasn't the sellout that you're asking for, but it was certainly loud.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good environment, you know. Really pleased with the turnout. And, you know, proud of our fans for coming out and supporting these guys. They appreciate it. And, you know, with the kind of effort that they put forth, you know, I'm not talking about on a game day, but I'm talking about in July. I'm talking about in April and September. These kids deserve that. And our fans need to understand that. If they want us to be a high-level basketball program, they got to get behind us all the time, even here Friday. It can't just be when we play a rival or we play a high major. We got to have people here for the right reasons, and it's for the players. You come because you want to be a part of this program because you support these kids and the hard work that they do. And so I'm really proud of them and hope our fans will continue to get behind these guys.
Marcquise, what's the sense of pride you feel after a win like that here at Little John?
You know, it's a big rivalry for the school. I mean, I know I'm not from South Carolina, but I definitely got adapted quick and know there's a serious rivalry. So a big win like this in our home gym, it's a pretty good feeling.
Is it that much more special for you watching them get all the way to the Final Four last season? You were able to beat them not only last year, but this year as well?
Yeah, definitely. 2-0 against them.
Brad, you talked about each game kind of, it is what it is, it's on its own, but when you dominate a rival or control a game like this, can you get momentum from it? Can it carry over to Friday, or is this something?
You know, we had momentum. I don't know how many games we won in a row or whatever, and obviously we're coming off a great win against Florida. So, like, we had momentum. I think, you know, certainly that helps. I think it, you know, builds confidence. I think, you know, as much as anything is hopefully it builds guys wanting to go to practice the next day and be excited. And our team last year was pretty good, and our kids competed their tails off. We lost, you know, 3 or 4 heartbreakers, and it's not easy to keep coming back every week and practicing hard and listening to your coaches and doing the discipline and then fighting and then have your heart ripped out on a last-second shot or bad play. You know, our guys kept doing that last year and did it throughout the season, and unfortunately a lot of them went against us. But I do think that because these guys, you know, we still have a lot of these guys were part of that, and because they understood that and they did it last year, you know, we talk about a growth mindset and learning from success as well as failure. Everybody always wants to talk about failure. We're learning to grow from successes, and that's what we've done in some of these big wins with Ohio State and Florida, now South Carolina. We're trying to continue to grow from the successes.
Coach Dante picked up that third foul, first minute of the second half. How impressive was it to be able to see him stretch that lead with him on the bench?
It was, and that's, you know, that's what we recruited guys like Amir to do, come in and play physical basketball, rebound and defend his position, which is what we want our freshmen to do first. They did that. He had a tremendous pass to Marcquise for 3 against the zone, and I think he just got more comfortable the longer the game went. And so we have a lot of confidence in Amir and Clyde and AJ and all those guys. And I think those guys are going to continue to be better. All right, we need to go to bed. Thanks. We love you guys.